In the last class, we have discussed fundamental theorem of arithmetic. What is fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Let us recall that. What is fundamental theorem of arithmetic? Every composite number can be expressed as the product of primes, and this factorization is unique apart from the order in which the prime factors occur. That means, according to the fundamental theorem of arithmetic, every composite number can be expressed as the product of prime numbers. Okay, order may be different, but the factorization is unique. So, today we will solve the sums based on fundamental theorem of arithmetic. Already in the last class, we have solved how to find the prime factorization of the given numbers and how to find the LCM and HCF of two or more numbers. So, in this class, in exercise 1.2, third sum. So, model of third sum. How to find this sum? See, what is the question given here? Explain why 16 into 5 into 3 plus 5 into 3 into 2 is a composite number. They are saying it is a composite number. But we have to say why it is a composite number. So how to solve? We have to use fundamental theorem of arithmetic. First of all, what is given here? 16 into 5 into 3 plus 5 into 3 into 2. So whenever the plus or minus symbol is there, you have to, that before full you have to take as one term. After plus again we have to take this one as another term. Total we have two terms are there here. Okay. So in these two, what is common you see? What is common in these two? In these two, 5 is present in both. Okay. Here also 5 is there. Here also 5 is there. 5 is present in both. Next. So 5 is common. Next, what is common here? Here also 3 is there. Here also 3 is there. You take 3 common. Still, what is common here? We can write 16 as 2 into 8. How can we write 16? 2 into 8. That means we can take 2 also common. So take into 2 also common. Now, if you take 2 common, what is left here? 8 is left. All we took common. So I have to write 8. Completed here. 8 is left completed. Meaning its symbol is there, plus. Here, we took 5 common, 3 common, 2 is common. All we took common. Still what will be left there? Nothing is there. So if nothing is there, what we have to keep there? 1. Because 5 into 3 into 15, 15 into 30. If we keep 1 means 30, 30 value won't be changed. So I have to write 1. Now 5 into 3 into 2, 8 plus 1 how much? 9. You don't need to multiply this. First you check whether it is a prime number or not. 5 is a prime number. 3 is a prime number. 2 is a prime number. 9 is not a prime number. So I have to write 9 as the product of primes. 5 into 3 into 2 into 9 can be written as 3 into 3. Now what do you observe here? We wrote this number as all product of primes. All numbers are prime numbers. What is fundamental theorem of arithmetic? If a number is expressed as every composite number is expressed as the product of primes. So here this number is expressed as the product of prime numbers. So it is a composite number. What we have to write? According to this, it is expressed as product of prime factors. So what we have to write? 16 into 5 into 3 plus 5 into 3 into 2 is a composite number. Did you understand, children? Is a composite number. explain why 16 into 5 into 3 plus 5 into 3 into 2 is a composite number means you have to divide it into two parts. In the two parts, what is there common, that one you have to take as common, and what is left you have to check whether all the numbers are prime numbers or not. If any prime number is not there, make it as product of prime factors. At last, if the number is expressed as the product of prime numbers, we can say that it is a composite number. Did you understand? So we can see another sum based on this model. Explain why 3 into 8 into 4 minus 3 into 5 is a composite number. So what is given? First of all, this is a given question. How to solve this question? See. What is given for us? Given 3 into 8 into 4 minus 3 into 5. It is given for us. Okay. So, what we have to do? First of all, we have to divide. How many terms are there here? We have to make it as, here minus symbol is there now. So, before minus, this is full one term. This one you have to take full as one term. And here and here you check what is common here. Here also 3 is present. Here also 3 is present. First you take that number as common. 3. Still anything is there common? Here 8 is there, here 4 is there, here 5 is there. Here 5 is not there. So we cannot take any number common. Still what is left here? Here what is left? 8 is left. Into 4 is also left. Okay. Completed. Here anything is not there. Which symbol you have to keep? Minus. And now go for this. Already we took 3 common outside. Still what is left here? 5. Close the bracket. Now 3 into 8 fours how much? 32 minus 5. Now solve the bracket. 32 minus 5 how much? 27. Is 27 a prime number or composite number? 27 is a composite number. So you have to make it as prime. You have to write 27 as product of primes. So how to write in 3 table 27? 9 times. In 3 table 9? 3 times. So 3 is a prime number. You can stop. Now 3 into 27 can be written as 3 into 3 into 3. Okay. Now you see here all prime factors only there. That means the given number is finally expressed as the product of prime factors. So if the given number is expressed as the product of prime factors, then it is a composite number. So what you have to write? Given 3 into 8 into 4 minus 3 into 5 is expressed as a product of prime factors. Prime factors. Therefore, it is a composite number. Which number it is? It is a composite number. Did you understand, children? Now, in this model, we will see another sum. Last sum in this model. Explain why 3 into 2 into 5 plus 5 into 2 into 7 minus 2 into 7 into 4 is a composite number. Is a composite number. What you have to do? Why it is a composite number, you have to explain. Okay. So this is the question we have to solve. What is given for us? Given 3 into 2 into 5 plus 5 into 2 into 7 minus 2 into 7 into 4. Here how many terms are there? Plus before full one term. This plus after full one term. Here again minus symbol is there. Minus symbol after you have to take it as one term. Total you have to treat this one as 3 terms. So in these 3 terms you have to check what is common. Here 5 is there, here 5 is there, but here 5 is not present. So I should not take 5 as common. What is common in all the 3? What is common in all the 3? 2 is there. 2 is present in all the 3. So you take 2 as common. If you take 2, still anything is there for common? Not there. So if you take 2 common, what is left here? 3 into 5. Write 3 into 5. Next, plus. Plus you write. Next, what is left here? 5 into 7. Write 5 into 7. Next, which symbol is there? Minus. Write minus. What is left here? Already 2 we took common. So 7 into 4. Now completed all. So close the bracket. 2. What is 3 times 5? How much? 15. 5 times 7. 35. 7 times 4. 28. 2. 15 plus 35 how much? 50. 50 minus 28. 2 into 50 minus 28 how much? 22. 50 minus 28 how much? 22. Here 2 is a prime number. 22 is not a prime number. It is a composite number. So what we have to do? 22 also express as the product of primes. 22 can be written as 2 into 11. Now this number finally expressed as the product of prime factors. So what we can say here, it is expressed as the product of prime factors. Therefore 3 into 2 into 5 plus 5 into 2 into 7 minus 2 into 7 into 4 is a composite number. It is expressed as product of primes. Therefore 3 into 2 into 5 plus 5 into 2 into 7 minus 2 into 7 into 4 is a composite number. Did you understand? This is conclusion. For every sum, conclusion is very important. So in this way you have to solve third sum of exercise 1.2. Third sum and fourth sum. Understood? Next. One power 1 ends with which digit, children? 1 power 1. What is the value of 1 power 1? 1. What is the value of 1 power 2? 1. What is the value of 1 power 100? 1. 1 power anything is always 1. Okay. Can you say 2 power 1 value? 2. 2 power 2? 4. 2 power 3? 8. 2 power 4? 16. So here, can you say what in 2 power 100 ends with which number? Here we cannot say. After calculating we can say. But it ends with a even digit. Okay. Now, in the same way you see 5 power 1, how much? 5. 5 power 2, 25. 5 power 3, 125. 5 power 4, 625. So every time you observe 5 power anything is always ends with 5. That means we can say 5 power 100. The digit in ones place of 500. 5 power 100 is 5. What is the digit in ones place? The digit in ones place of 500. 5 power 100 is 5. The digit in ones place of 5 power 1000 is also 5 only. 5 power any positive integer you take, it always ends with 5. That means the digit in ones place of 5 power. For example, I am saying like this: 5 power m always ends with 5, because here 5 power 1 is 5, 5 power 2 25, 5 power 3 everything is always ending with, every number is always ending with 5. So here 5 power m ends with 5, where m is a positive integer. What is m? M is a positive integer. Why I am saying m is a positive integer? If you take in the place of m 0, what is the value of 5 power 0? Anything power of 0 is always 1. If you take negative integer in the place of m, 5 power minus 1. What is the value of 5 power minus 1? 1 by 5. What is the value of 1? What is the value of 5 power minus 1? The value of 5 power minus 1 is, we can write 5 power minus 1 as 1 by 5 power 1. That means 1 by 5. What is the value of 1 by 5? 0.2. It does not end with 5. So, what we can conclude from this? Every time the digit in ones place of 5 power m is always 5, where m is a positive integer. In the same way, we can say for 6 also. 6 power 1, 6. 6 power 2, 36. 6 power 3, 216. 6 power 4, 1296. Every time you observe, the digit in ones place of 6 power anything is 6. So we can say, what is the digit in ones place of 6 power 500? The digit in ones place of 6 power 500 is 6. Okay. So what we can conclude from this? The digit in ones place of 6 power m is always 6, where m is a positive integer. Understood? In the same way, for 10 also we can say 10 power 1, 10, 10 power 2, 0, 10 power 1, 10, 10 power 2, 100, 10 power 3, 1000. So, every time the digit in ones place is always 0. Understood? So, now to end with 0, one rule will be there. What is the rule? Whenever any number to end with 0, the digit in ones place will be 0, means what we have to write? If the number contains 2 and 5 as the prime factors, then the number ends with 0. For example, I am asking you 16 power m ends with 0 or not? Okay. So here, to end with 0, what is the condition for us? To end with 0, the prime factorization, the prime factors of the number should contain 2 and 5 as factors. Okay. So first of all, you have to do prime factors of the number. So do the prime factorization. 16, 2 8s 16, 2 4s 8, 2 2s 4. So 16 can be written as 2 into 2 into 2 whole power m. Here what is the condition to end with 0? The prime factors of the number. Number means what we have to take? This one you have to take base. That means this number you have to take as base. You take the base and do the prime factorization. If it contains 2 and 5 as factors. 2 and 5 as factors means what? It should contain both 2 and 5. Not 2 or 5. 2 or 5 means either 2 or 5. Nothing will happen. Anything can be present. But 2 and 5 means what? In this prime factorization, it should contain both 2 and 5. But it contains only 2. That's why it does not end with 0. What you have to write? To end with 0, it should contain 2 and 5 as factors. 2 and 5 as contains only 2 as a factor. It does not contain 5. So 16 power m does not end with 0. So 16 power m does not end with 0. Did you understand? Next one. You say 20 power k, where k belongs to n. N means natural numbers. So, can you say 20 power k ends with 0? So, to end with 0, what you have to do? First, we have to do prime factorization of the base. What is the base here? The base is 20. Do the prime factorization of 20. 2 table 20 how many times? 10 times. In 2 table 10. 5 times. So 5 is a prime number. So 20 can be written as 2 into 5 whole power k. It ends with 0 or not? Yes, it ends with 0 because it contains 2 and 5 as the factors. How many times 2 occur? No need to see. Just it contains 2 and 5 as factors or not, we have to see. So it contains 2 and 5 as the factors. So it ends with 0. What is the conclusion? The prime factorization of 20 contains 2 and 5 as factors. What we have to write? Therefore, 20 power k ends with 0. Did you understand? So like this you have to write. Last and final sum in this model. 30 power k. What is the prime factorization of 30? 2 into 3 into 5. So what is the base here? 2 into 3 into 5. It contains 2 and 5 as the factor. Extra 3 also there. Extra there also nothing will happen. Any other prime factor there also nothing will happen. But it should contain compulsory 2 and 5. So it contains 2 and 5 as the factors. So it also ends with 0. So you have to solve the sums exercise 1.2, 3, 4, 5, 6 as homework. Okay. Thank you.